Alright, now, this one's a little different, but I still feel the need to put this out. Money is a tool. Like, you shouldn't be looking at it as your life or death. You should be looking at it as this tool I can use to make more money. This tool I can use to have a better life. This tool I can use for whatever purpose it is that you want to put your money towards, right? Because earlier this week, I went to the bank, I took out some money, I set it down somewhere. Either I set it down somewhere, or I was at a store and I must have like used the wrong bill and gave them too much, whatever the case may be. Somehow, some way, that amount of money no longer in my pocket. And at the time, I'm gonna be honest, I would say I was like a little, not angry, more like just, I didn't like it. Like, it was a feeling I didn't like. I wasn't angry. I wasn't like, crying and huffing and puffing about it, but it was just a feeling I didn't like. And I have to remind myself that at the end of the day, I could just make the money back. Like, I can easily just make that amount back. But it's still, nobody liked that feeling. Nobody liked that feeling of, having the money you just made, you put it down somewhere, whatever happens, happens, you no longer have it with you. People don't like that feeling. But you gotta remind yourself that it's just a tool, and as it being one, you have to use it well, protect it, kind of like a hammer. Throwing money at everything doesn't fix the problem. And likewise, a lot of times we have so many problems that come from us trying to constantly pursue money. Like, we get money and then we feel like it's never enough, or we feel like, oh, I need more. And we're constantly chasing this amount. But the problem with that is that when we get that money, sometimes, we start making foolish purchases. We start balling out in ways that we don't need to be doing. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with celebrating, right? And it's funny I mentioned celebrating because a while back I actually realized I kind of have what could be considered, I wouldn't say a problem, but I would say I just don't seem to celebrate myself enough. Like, that's what it feels like. Like, I'll have an achievement and I acknowledge, like, oh yeah, good job me, I did something great. Whatever it is that I did something great. It was, boom, good job to me. But I don't really celebrate it. Like, I don't really, treat myself as much as I should or that I could. And ultimately what that leads to is me realizing that you gotta be able to treat yourself well and understand that your life is worth more than money. You have so much more value to this world than the amount of money in your pocket. Think about the stuff you could share with somebody, like the kind of knowledge you got, the resources, the connections, the support, whatever it is that you can provide to the world. You can bring so much more value to people than just the amount of money you have in your pocket. So my point with this is that when you get some money, great feeling, boom, I love this, great time. But then you spend that money, you got some bills coming up, you lose some money somewhere, like, I don't know, let's say you made a bet, you gotta pay somebody $100. Whatever the case is, right? Just remember that at the end of the day, money is but a tool. And it's your choice how you use your tool. Like, you can use that tool to position yourself for certain things, like making a savings account, investing, buying some books, getting, clothes so that you can be presentable to your job, to the meeting, to school, whatever. Getting some clothes so that you can be presentable. That's a tool. You're using this tool to get yourself in the right place. You're using this tool to get your mindset right. You're using this tool to pay for that college tuition, for that business class, to start up your own business, to do whatever it is that you got to do. And another thing I want to mention before I close out. A wealth consciousness and a poverty consciousness. Most people have a poverty consciousness where they see money as, I just need more, I need more, I need more. Like, they feel like they're constantly lacking. They feel like money is the solution to all their problems. They feel like they're going to be happy when they get more money, etc., etc. And on top of that, they're spending their money on stuff they really don't need. Or stuff that doesn't make their life better in any way. Like, of course, everybody got the stuff they spend their money on that they don't really need. Like, for me, it might be some juice. It might be some drink I want. It could be that. Like, it might be some juice. It could be some tea. It might be some snacks I don't really need. But regardless, everyone has their thing that they're spending unnecessary money on. Like, it's not needed. You don't need that to spend that money on that thing. But everybody got it. Some people that's drinking, some people is smoking, some people it's candy, some people it's fancy cars, whatever it is for you, whatever it is. Everybody got their thing. But a wealth consciousness is a matter of taking the money and seeing it as a tool and then using it to make more money, using it to make your life better, using it to improve your circumstances, your environment, etc., etc. And I want you to understand that money is just a tool. Use it well, position yourself, make those investments, do what it is that you got to do to get your life right. And I want you to know that I wish you the best. Have a good one. Love you. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Feel free to donate to my Cash App. I highly appreciate it. Have a good one.